Welcome to my Zoloft experience, day 78 on the Zoloft and 47 on the Diazepam. Recap from yesterday, as you guys can see, I've really progressed, in regards to, being able to utilize the freeway, to get, where I'm going in a shorter distance, an amount of time. So, that is a plus. So I can say that the actual medication is working in my life, which I'm happy that I've brought myself to that point of understanding that, you need help. You have to seek help. You can't beat this on your own. So now take the proper steps in order to seek help as far as getting better. So as far as myself, I'm still getting better. I'm still taking it one step at a time, one day at a time, because this is not an overnight, get fixed quick, type of thing. This is gonna take time. You can't just wake up overnight and everything goes away. This took time to build on me. Well, it's gonna take time to actually work it off. That's like learning how to drive today, but just because you learn how to drive today, you don't want to drive to New York. It takes time to build it up to where you can actually get back to being yourself. So yes, in fact, I am getting back to myself because I've showed you guys in the videos, which, 70 something days ago I had never done. So up until today, I'm really, 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 becoming myself again. But my update in regards to my videos today, topic is acceptance. The topic is acceptance because you have to be able to accept that there is a problem, that there is something wrong, that there is something different further than the normal. We as humans, we know what's normal and what's not normal. Yes, some people take things to the extreme, but people understand when something is seriously not normal, but yet we don't take the proper steps in order to seek help. What we do is we gear our lives around the problem, not seeking to help it, to make it better, but our lives are just based around the problem. Like with me, for an example, instead of me going on the freeway, I would take the streets. So everywhere I drove, I wouldn't take the freeway. So I would live my life map questing everything out to avoid the freeway. Well, that was my way of, living with the problem. I had the problem. I didn't want to accept that I needed help further than the help that I was actually getting myself from myself. Like the whole, oh, this is a scratch on my leg. Maybe it'll heal up and it'll go away. Maybe this will just go away on its own. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months go by. If you're understanding that this has been a problem in your life and this is something that is affecting your daily life, acceptance. You have to be able to accept the problem. When you can accept that there is a problem, that is a step towards you actually being able to get help. When you can sit down in front of someone and say, I have a problem. This is what the problem is. I have accepted it. I'm giving it to you. I'm allowing you to be able to treat me because I want to be able to be normal. I don't want to have to live my life, trying to just do this. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do this. I won't go shopping when it's a lot of people. I won't come out my house today. It's raining. I don't like when it rains. Just things that just give you hyper anxiety because you're super excited about something that you would normally be calm about, but it came out of nowhere. This is something that just doesn't just happen overnight. Sometimes, for some people, it happens overnight, but sometimes it happens gradually. because our brains are so smart. Things can happen gradually to where it's like, wow, I didn't used to be like this. I used to be able to drive to Vegas and back, a whole weekend in a row. But then it got all the way to the point to where I couldn't even get on the freeway. And I'm the personal example. That's why I share, these videos with you guys, because I want to be an example. I know I'm not the only one out there. Depression and anxiety is on a rise. And it's astounding. It's admonishing, how we're not getting the proper information out there to people to where they can understand that there's help out there, because nobody's talking about this. Yeah, we talk about the war on drugs. We talk about the war in other countries. We're talking about everything else, but I think the key, is coming to where depression is going to be at the top of the list, because this world is not getting any better. And when the world is not getting any better, people are wondering what they're going to do with their lives. They become stressed. If you don't know what you're going to, do for tomorrow, where am I going to live tomorrow? What am I going to eat for tomorrow? Is people really worried? And when you have a family, you worry more. And then if you don't know how to speak your stress, if you hold everything in, that becomes depression. Now imagine how many people in the world will start to become depressed, but yet they're not telling anybody. But yet the depression has to come out some kind of way. So what do people turn to? They become alcoholics, drug addicts, abusive. It's going to come out. So until we accept the problem, regardless of what your problem is, everybody knows their problem. Everybody's different. You know you better than anybody else. And treatment can help everybody, regardless of if it's medication or not. I'm not the one to push any kind of medication. I'm here to push help. If you feel like something's wrong and you've accepted that you have a problem, seek help. This is about accepting the problem and seeking help. We can all do it, not just me. I'm here to be an example, because I know we all are examples. So if you guys want to use this video, to show others, to share it, by all means, do it, because I want to see everybody get help. And I'm so happy for YouTube and, other means of, getting the information out there that, people are not getting, because everybody should be able to get this kind of information, but they're not getting it. The TV will not give you this kind of information. The TV has you watch TV shows to keep you blinded, just to entertain your mind. So it just stimulates you to the point to where you just want to watch the TV show again. But what have you learned? We have to want to be able to learn something that's going on when it comes to something in regards to our bodies, our minds. Understand your body's important, your mind's important, your whole body is important. Acceptance. Remember that word, because it's real important. I thank you guys for subscribing. I thank you guys for following. Your time is never wasted. If you can hear anything positive from anybody, your time is never wasted. And I really appreciate your time. Thank you. More updates to come.